Right, we'll start then, I think.
Okay, that's fine. I'm here. One more. Head on. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Roastery. Put your hands together for your host, Nick Hill. That was better this month. Have we got any new people in, by the way? Just by a show? No, you're not new, are you? Where's the new people? 1, 2. Because normally what happens when I announce myself on this lot, we were fairly regular, clap for about 2 seconds and then just give up the ghost before I even get here. So yeah, that's really good. Thanks for doing that. So for the new people, if you've not been before, I'm your host, so I'm just going to chat to you for about 10 minutes and then we'll have your first act on. They're going to do about 30, well they will do 30 minutes, not about, they will do 30 minutes. And then we'll have a little break and then we'll have your second act on and we should be done by, I don't know, 9:30, which is going to suit you, isn't it? Because you were asleep by 9 o'clock last night, weren't you? There's a young man round at 9 o'clock. You were saying, you were nodding off, weren't you? I heard you. How old are you?
You remember me?
Yeah, you, yes.
I'm 40.
40, right. We've got people older than 40 in this room, haven't we? Are any of you nodding off at 9 o'clock? Jesus. 8:30. Bloody hell. How old are you? 47 and 8:30. Have we got any advances on 8:30? That is not good, is it? There's young people in the room. You haven't got a clue what's going on, have you? You must have felt like you've stumbled into a saga outing. You're the youngest in here, aren't you? Looking around. How old are you two? 24 and... Right, I think we better take a picture of these two just to... Because this lot have come in just to harvest your organs. That's what's... Honestly, you won't be getting out of here alive. You might as well be writing your wills now and saving paying a mortgage. Yeah, there's people in this room that haven't got a mortgage, probably. They'd be gloating and drinking bottles of expensive wine. And, well, no, not you girls, because you probably bought one bottle between you, haven't you? This lot have been here since 6 o'clock. Absolutely off their faces, aren't they? And you were having a bizarre conversation earlier on, weren't you, about a werewolf who was on his honeymoon, got hungry and his wife cooked him a steak. What the f was that? What conversation was that about? Oh, was it book club? Is there any other ladies in a book club? Or do you want, I mean, you can. Book club. My wife's in a book club, right? And sometimes the girls come round. The girls. She's 68. These girls are like, well, grannies basically. They do nothing about talking about books, right? They were round the other day, and there's about 7 of them in the living room, and I heard my wife say, "My husband's body disgusts me. He's like an egg on legs." I was still in the fucking room. I said, can you just let me have book club? It's not, it's just an excuse to get pissed in. That's...
We take it very seriously.
No, you don't. Young people, would you like to join their book club? If you were to join it, what books would you be reading? Probably Harry Potter, innit? I mean, they're still on Janet and John book 2, so they're doing well. So just by show of hands, where are the new people again? Okay, so what we've done, because this is the 3rd year we've been running this gig, just for the new people, just to make you feel welcome, just one by one, just stand up and introduce yourself. So is it you? Is it you, young lady? Okay, I mean, you don't have to stand up. You just say your name, where you're from, and what you do.
So I'm Maxine. I live in Cheltenham, and I work for. I'm a library manager.
You're a...
Library manager.
Of course you are. Of course you are, Maxine. From Cheltenham, so probably the only person in this room that can actually read. I should imagine. Maxine from Cheltenham. What part of Cheltenham, before we decide if it's posh or not? Please say yes, this way. There's a lot of envious people now. We've got people in here probably from Kingsway. It's not alright, I can assure you. Actually, have we got any people in from Kingsway? No, good, our cars are safe then, that's absolutely. There probably is, isn't there, basically? That's what's coming. And were you two, I haven't seen you here before, you okay? You, and what's your name, young man? Patrick and Jude, you're very welcome, thank you for coming. Where have you come from? This is just a game of top trumps, isn't it? Have you got aspirations to live in Longney? You just want to say, have we got any estate agents in? She wants to sell her house. Anybody want to buy a house? Young people, have you got a house already? 24 and you've got a house, that's brilliant, well done. With a bit of luck, you'll finish paying for that by the time you're 230. That's great. Well, thanks for coming out on a Tuesday night. And what's been happening since the last gig, I hear you ask? Well, I'll tell you. We've obviously had some people doing stupid things. We've had trouble. Decided to start a fight with Iraq. We've got Labour. We've just lost all those seats. And about 2 weeks ago, I managed to squirt shaving gel in my eye. Yeah. This is the offending article. Tusk. 99p from Tesco's, right? I decided, because my chest hair was growing at a far rapid rate than my head, I needed to shave it. So I'm in the shower, and I obviously wasn't paying attention, and I pressed the button, and it came out like a jet. Absolutely, straight in my eye. I have never felt pain like it. It immediately started burning. I'm trying to wash it out. I scream for my wife. She comes in. I'm trying to get out of the shower. She's trying to cajole me. I've got my head in the sink with cold water going on it. I come out. I can't see out my left eye. Right. I was screaming like a child. I've got to be honest. And she said, you need to phone 111 because they won't speak to me. So I'm on the phone to 111. And there's about 5 minutes of questions of this, of that, of blah, 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 D. He said, have you got the can with you? I went, yeah, I've got the can with me. He said, okay, what make is it? So I told him the make. They looked up straight away. And then he said, is there any tetrachloric acid in it? I said, well, I don't know. He said, can you read the ingredients on the back? I said, I'm fucking nearly blind. This tiny writing, I couldn't read it. Anyway, he got me an appointment literally within half an hour at Stroud Hospital. And they were brilliant in Stroud. Got to be honest, they were great. Went in and there was a nurse and they examined the eye and they said, well, we can clearly see you've burnt your cornea, right? Which is, oh, you find it funny as well, do you?
It's like deal with other things.
Do you want to go and sit on the table with her? Because she was crying with laughter at what I'd done. So I burnt the cornea and said, look, luckily that shaving gel is not too toxic. That wasn't very comforting, I've got to be honest. Said, so what we're going to do, we're going to wash your eye out with a big bag of saline, which was great. So I've got my head over the thing, and she's dripping. I'm glad you're finding this funny. Good. She's dripping saline in my eye, and at the same time humming. So I'm like this, and I said, that's a little bit insensitive, isn't it? She said, what? I said, the tune you're humming. What, do you know what she was humming? I Can See Clearly Now by Johnny Nash. Fuck off. Absolute. Do you work for the NHS? Oh dear. You wouldn't. That's the sort of. I didn't do it deliberately.
I talk about when I get home.
stupid thing that a man could possibly do. Is it?
Yeah.
And I said to her, what do you mean? She said, well, I'll give you an example. We went out for that meal last week, didn't we? Yeah. I said, and the waiter brought you the plate, yeah? And he told you it was hot, so what did you do? Touched it. That's what you do, isn't it? I said, well, what other examples have you got? She said, well, I've watched you do DIY, and you've got that utility belt that you put the drilling stuff in, don't you? I said, yeah. She said, well, it's not a utility belt, is it? I've seen the way you handle that drill. She said, you think you're a cowboy? And I said, that's a holster. I said, anything else? She said, yeah. She said, and I reckon any man in this room would have done this. Remember the days when the Severn Bridge used to be open? Right, and we used to go out and pay the toll, and then that barrier would come up. Which man has not treated that like it's the start of a Formula 1 race and tore out of there at a rapid rate of knots? Right, so those last three things were all new material. Thanks for fucking not laughing. I thought that would have been alright. It was alright, it might stay in, but I doubt it very much now, to be honest. I've done loads of stupid things. Probably the worst things I've done. A couple of years ago, we went to John Lewis and then went to try a dress on. And a lady came out in the changing rooms wearing this big purple coat. And I was stood sort of outside, and she looked straight at me. She said, what do you think? I went, well, to be honest, it makes you look like a giant aubergine. I said, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to my 6'6" husband who stood directly behind you. Shouldn't have asked, should she, if she didn't want to know? Right, I think now I've got you into a height of comedic frenzy. Are we ready for our first act of the evening? Okay, I'm delighted this young man's come to entertain us. He's a brilliant act. I would say a veteran on the circuit, but he does not being called a veteran. Please make him very welcome. Please make him very welcome, Roger Monkhouse.